Now, ever since the release of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker's teaser trailer over 3 months ago over at Star Wars Celebration by J.J. Abrams, is that it left a lot of fans very excited and eager to see the next trailer too, which is all set and ready for release on August 24th, in order to really get a better understanding of the tone of this movie and exactly where J.J. Abrams is bringing the Star Wars fans. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. So, one thing about the upcoming trailer is that we, yes, do know that this is all set and ready to appear at D23. However, I wanted to go over a couple of things regarding the actual marketing moves by Disney, Lucasfilm, JJ and crew, and everything related to the upcoming footage that is all set and ready to debut during August. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the plans by Disney and Lucasfilm about the second trailer, this is where things begin to get very intriguing for sure. Now, specifically, it's described that originally one of the big plans by Disney, Lucasfilm, and J.J. Abrams was to use specific marketing techniques in the upcoming trailer 2 of the film that would focus on one legacy character that is classic to the original trilogy. It's described that originally Disney wanted to include Palpatine in the flesh on the big screen of the upcoming trailer, and that they had even tested footage of him being used where they eventually scrapped the idea of including Palpatine in the upcoming trailer visually, and are only keeping his appearance mainly only in the forms of dialogue and obscure scenes. Additionally, it's said that they are dialing down on revealing prequel trilogy and original trilogy continuity to save it mainly for the third and final trailer, which is all planned for release during the month of October of this year, and that John Williams' new theme song for Luke Skywalker was taken out of the second trailer and saved for the third one that is set to be for a jaw-dropping money shot for the fans to see. Lastly, it said originally they wanted to focus mainly on the legacy characters for the second trailer, but that they are saving the technique for the third trailer. So let's go over a couple of parts about this. Now, we do know that originally Disney and Lucasfilm had this idea of focusing mainly on the legacy characters, where now it seems to have flipped, where they're saving that for the third and final trailer for October, which is a ways off. Now, regardless, we're going to still hear Palpatine in the upcoming trailer. We're going to hear dialogue of him. However, there were plans in place. We actually talked about this a couple of weeks ago, about them actually including Palpatine in the flesh, Ian McDiarmid himself, in the upcoming trailer too. That idea has been completely scrapped and put to the wayside and is being saved for the third and final trailer, for one of the money shots in the Episode 9 third trailer. Now, the other thing is that they are actually switching the idea of overloading this movie with prequel trilogy and, of course, original trilogy choreography and, continuity and stuff like that in the second trailer, and are dialing it down. Not that we're not going to have any prequel or original trilogy content in this second trailer, but they're dialing it down and saving a majority of it for the third trailer. So this is all part of their marketing technique. They want to do this thing in steps in order to literally build up the hype step by step here, right? You can really see what they're trying to do. So Disney and Lucasfilm, it seems like that they are really trying to do something very different besides what they did with Rogue One, The Last Jedi, The Force Awakens, and Solo. I will say that this by far is probably the most quiet film when it comes to marketing the actual movie. I mean, if you think about it, we got nothing promotional in 2018 in the fall. We got nearly nothing in early 2019, leading all the way up until Star Wars Celebration. That was basically the big thing, right? And they skipped on San Diego Comic-Con. J.J. Abrams canceled that whole entire idea and wanted to save it for D23, which is, by the way, at the very end of August. And at that point in time, we only got like just under 4 months to go until the movie releases. So that's a big deal. Now, the thing about this is that they're also going to be marketing the movie mainly for the third trailer when it comes to all of the stuff that we just mentioned, original trilogy content, prequel trilogy content. The majority of it will be saved for, of course, the third and final trailer. That's not to say that we're not going to see that in this upcoming one. It's just being dialed down. So the other thing is that they are taking the new theme song of Luke Skywalker out of the second trailer and are saving it for a jaw-dropping money shot in the third and final trailer. So I don't know if you guys knew this, but John Williams has actually worked on a brand new theme for the character of Luke. During the month of June, he actually worked on it very hard, and a lot of people are starting to believe that this is Luke's Force Ghost theme, because why else would we have a new Luke Skywalker theme being introduced for the very first time? And of course, The Rise of Skywalker. Now, I would not be surprised if the actual track itself is called, Skywalker Rising or something like that, right? But with that being said, there have been a lot of hints before in the past that this is going to be John Williams' last Star Wars movie, which is going to be quite sad because we do know that this new Star Wars trilogy, there is a lot of word out there that they're going to choose a different composer aside from John Williams. I think that what John Williams wants to do now is to move on after Episode 9 onto other projects and then shortly retire after all of that. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.